When a woman's pup dragged its blanket outside, her heart was touched by the beautiful reason why. When Suelen Schaumloeffel adopted a dog off the streets, she was keen to give the animal a life of luxury. No matter how hard she tried, though, it seemed that the animal never quite forgot the harsh realities of her old life. There's no denying that Lana the puppy had a rough start in life. She was born on the streets of Brazil along with her siblings. So for the first few months of her life, the dog was forced to fend for herself. Thankfully, however, in late 2016, her fortunes began to turn around. That's when someone saved Lana and her siblings from a life on the streets and put them up for adoption. From there, the lucky pup never looked back. She went to live with Schaumloeffel and her fiancé, who provided her with all the comforts that she would ever need. Schaumloeffel and her partner truly doted on Lana. They showered her with affection and made sure the dog knew that she was a cherished pet. As a result, it didn't take Lana long to settle into her new carefree life. Thanks to their tender love and care, Schaumloeffel believed that Lana was putting her former life behind her. She hoped that the dog felt secure enough to know that she'd never be out on the streets again. Nonetheless, it seemed that Lana's past was proving hard to forget. In July 2017, temperatures had plummeted in Schaumloeffel's area of Brazil. As a result, the responsible pet owner was keen to keep Lana warm. She consequently treated the dog to a cozy new blanket so that Lana could snuggle up in her outside doghouse. The very next day, when Schaumloeffel's fiancé was heading out to work, he decided to check up on Lana to see how she'd got on with her new blanket. As he approached her doghouse, however, he was shocked to see that the dog had dragged her quilt outside. Confused, Schaumloeffel's partner went to investigate. And that's when he stumbled on the most adorable scene. It turned out that Lana had dragged her brand new blanket outside to share it with a dog nearby that was seemingly homeless. When Schaumloeffel's partner first spotted Lana, he found her sitting on one side of the blanket. Meanwhile, the second dog occupied the other half. Lana had gone to some effort to share the throw. That's because in order to reach her four-legged friend, she had to push the blanket underneath a metal fence. Schaumloeffel's fiancé then came back inside to tell her what had happened. She had in fact already spotted the second dog a day earlier when she'd seen the animal wandering the streets close to their home. At that point, Schaumloeffel couldn't tell if the dog was a stray. As an animal lover, though, she was keen to help the animal if it needed assistance. So she tried to get close enough to the dog to see if it had an ID card, but before she got close enough, it ran away. So it seemed that Lana had succeeded where Schaumloeffel had failed. The dog had managed to reach out to the animal and offer it a helping paw. And perhaps she had been the best individual for the job all along. After all, Lana knew how difficult life on the streets could be. While Lana's kind actions may come as a surprise to non-animal lovers, dog owners have long insisted that their pets can read emotions. Not only that, but some pet owners have also claimed that their dogs have shown them sympathy. In an interview with Stanley Coren for Psychology Today in 2012, one woman stated that her golden retriever had comforted her while she was mourning the loss of her brother-in-law. She said, "At that moment, Angus, her dog, came over to me and laid his head on my knee and began to whimper. A moment later, he quietly walked away," she continued, "and then returned with one of his favorite toys and quietly put it in my lap and gently licked my hand. I knew he was trying to comfort me. I believe that he was feeling my pain and hoping that the toy which made him happy might also help me to feel better." And there's some scientific evidence to suggest that dogs can indeed feel empathy. A 2012 study by psychologists Deborah Custance and Jennifer Meyer revealed that domesticated dogs would seek to comfort both their owners and strangers if they saw them crying. So perhaps that was what Lana was doing when she approached the other dog. Since the blanket incident, Schaumloeffel and her fiancé have followed Lana's lead. They've been leaving water and food out for the animal to help it keep its strength up. The dog is still too timid to let them come anywhere near it, though. The couple hope that they'll eventually win the trust of the dog. If they do, they hope they can get it off the streets. Should it turn out that the animal's gotten lost, then they'll try to return it to its owners. No matter what happens, it's fair to say that Lana has taught her owners a vital lesson. "I thought how beautiful what she did for her friend," Schaumloeffel told the Dodo in 2017. "My best four-legged friend reminded me of something so important: generosity." Because of Lana's selflessness, her owners may now be able to help another animal in need, and for that they'll always be thankful. We forget sometimes the differences we can make in someone's life, Schaumloeffel said. She reminded me of this.